Go ahead.
So guys, today we have a really exciting podcast to bring you all. We have Quixotic Hero from YouTube, Joseph. Welcome, Joseph.
How you going, Jordan? Thanks for having me.
No worries, mate. It's fantastic to finally, get to speak to you. And I just want to say, man, as well, that, I really appreciate your contributions to Duel Masters in Australia. And I really think you're doing, a fantastic job in keeping the game relevant.
Oh, thanks, man. Probably not as much as you guys over there on Australian Duel Masters, but I do what I can with what I got.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. We really, enjoy watching your deck profiles and things like that.
Yeah, nah. Cheers, man.
No worries. So today, we've just got a series of questions to go through with you, man, and I guess learn a little bit more about you and your love for the game. And so what's your favorite card? Although I do believe we do know the answer to that. It's been revealed, obviously, in your YouTube name, but also in another video you mentioned Craze Valkyrie was your favorite card. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure I said Holy Ore is my favorite card. But yeah, it's Holy Ore.
Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. So
Yeah.
what do you like most about Holy Ore?
It's all about nostalgia, man. Like back in the day when I used to play Duel Masters in school, I'd always use Holy Ore. That was strong as.
Yeah, nice,
Back
man.
in,
I'm sure
yeah.
you broke a lot of hearts with that one back in the day. It's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of those
definitely.
cards that's just devastating to be on the receiving end of.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite civilization to deal with?
It'd probably be nature, I reckon.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So what would be the reasoning for that?
Once again, man, nostalgia has a big thing to do with it. Like, I used to play nature and light back in the day, and doesn't have anything really to do with nature, but it's more like the art of the cards and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fantastic
Yeah.
artwork. I mean, throughout DM01 to DM12, it's literally just fantastic artwork all around. And I mean, personally, I like the multi-civ cards. I feel like,
Yeah.
Sandfist and Sky Sword and cards like that, just, man, the artwork's just incredible.
It really is. Yeah. I like the diversity of the art style as well. Like some of the art style can be kind of cartoony, but other ones are really detailed and such.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Deathliger, for example, it's almost realistic.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got Quixotic, which looks like a cartoon. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of that, have you actually seen the Duel Masters anime?
I did. And that's exactly how I got into it.
Oh,
Back in the
nice.
day, man.
Yeah,
Like
nice.
2004, 2005. Used to watch it on Cheese TV. Anyone can remember that?
Oh, good old Cheese TV. Man, yeah,
Yeah.
those were the days. You'd have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, most
Oh,
importantly, Duel Masters.
Duel Masters, exactly. Yeah.
And the
And a lot of
this
people didn't. A lot of people didn't like the cartoon, but I actually thought it was quite funny back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah, me too. I thought, the cheesy one-liners and, they drop
Yep.
the subtle one-liners that adults would pick up on, but it would just go over our heads as kids. So I thought
Yeah.
it was really well written, to be honest.
Yeah. Same.
And the
Yep.
CGI for Quixotic Hero in that was just fantastic.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. In the later episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was about episode 30 onwards. I think Quixotic started, coming into the show. So yeah, it was really good to see. But
Yeah.
what's your local DM scene like? I mean, do you have anyone to duel in South Australia?
Not that I know of, but I do duel my brother sometimes. So me and my brother, we used to get into Duel Masters heaps back in the day. And
Yeah,
yeah, if
nice,
I ever
man.
want to try something out, yeah, I just give him one of my decks if I want to try something. But as for the DM scene, yeah, honestly, I got no idea if anyone plays it in Adelaide because I actually don't live in the capital. I live basically in the country. So
Oh,
yeah.
nice, nice. Good stuff, man. So what is it, about Duel Masters that keeps you interested and engaged in the card game that died in 2006, formally?
Man, what a question. That's the main
Yeah.
question right there, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, take your time and, there's no pressure to give a quick answer.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it's probably the memories of playing the game at school. So back in I think basically middle school, So it would have been like 2005 or 6 or whatever. A lot of the kids at school, like they had like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and a surprising amount of people played Duel Masters. Like we would have had like a good 12 people playing Duel Masters at school.
Oh wow,
So like we'd all,
that would have been fun.
yeah, which is quite surprising because it was only like a country school. It wasn't very big. So yeah, we'd all go to the library and stuff and just smash out Duel Masters. I remember playing Duel Masters
Nice.
like in class, like like the teacher would be doing whatever, and me and the boys just head in the back room and just play Duel Masters. And
That sounds like a dream school to go to, man.
yeah, well there you go, country schools for you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. That's funny,
and
man.
yeah, so like the memories of like those days, and the card game itself being really good. Like I said, a lot of people had Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, whatever, but no one actually really played those. It was just like trading and stuff. But with
Yeah,
Duel Masters,
absolutely.
it was just such an easy game to play and so easy to set up. You can just start playing on the floor. You don't need dice or calculators or whatever.
Yeah, no, so
So
true.
going from there, and then I looked on YouTube, and then I found Earth Power's videos. Of course, like we all know who Earth Power is.
Oh yeah, the MVP.
Yeah, definitely. So I started watching him back in like, I don't know, 2015. I had no idea Duel Masters even, like I'd forgotten about Duel Masters from like those early days up until like 2015 or until I started seeing Earth Power, and I was like, wow. Like I had no idea. I didn't even know Rainbow like multi-civ cards even exist.
Yeah, and I
So I
mean,
started.
yeah, because they weren't even released here in Australia. So I think the last set we got was DM06.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so yeah, from your original question, why do I still mess around with Duel Masters? Basically watching Earth Power's videos, and then I sort of started getting into, like, luckily I done my collecting back then, like 2015 or whatever,
yeah,
because
nice.
the cards these days, man, as you would know, are pretty bloody expensive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You definitely it leaves a hole in your wallet.
Definitely.
I actually did a bit of buying early last year in March, and luckily enough, like I'll give you an example. I paid $30 for a Petrova, which I know that sounds pretty crazy, but one
No,
of my
that's good, man.
friends,
That is good.
yeah, and one of my friends, Sean, who's a part of this channel, and he attends our duel days. He was building a deck, and he paid $80 each for his. So just in that year and a half, it's gone up $50 just for that one card.
I think that has a lot to do with the virus. Like so much stuff's going up since the virus, eh?
Oh, absolutely. And then, there's rumors about, a couple of people, buying all the cards and then selling them for an inflated price. So that,
Okay.
doesn't help the game as well, unfortunately. But,
Yeah.
the next question is, what inspires you to create the videos for your channel?
I guess honestly, the other YouTubers. I feel like if there wasn't, the Gauntlet, you guys, like all that going on, and like my subscribers and the people who comment, all that sort of stuff, I would have stopped, years ago. So,
Absolutely,
I can
man.
see people, I can see the people, like getting, some form of enjoyment out of it. And honestly, that's what, I feel like I have to keep making it, because the fan, you got to feed the fans, man. They want
Yeah,
to see some stuff.
absolutely. And I mean, you
Yeah.
do a fantastic job, with your channel. So thank you for keep putting out, content because we all love to watch it. So yeah,
Yeah,
keep it up,
I
man.
try to make it like, different, and like try and use like some weird wacky cards and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. It actually, yeah, your Daedalus and Moth deck was incredibly interesting because it's one of
yeah,
I looked into that card and it's one of those cards that it can be extremely hard to build a deck around, but you managed to find cards that would benefit that playing style. So it was just incredible to watch.
yeah. I try and think of like a specific card, and like try and think of another card that like complements it, and yeah, just try my hardest to try and build some form of deck around it that functions to some degree.
Yeah, nice, man. And speaking of that, what would you say your favorite deck is that you've created so far?
Honestly, it would probably be the cloned deck. So the deck that uses Clone Nightmare and what's that other one? Oh, that nature creature that gets powered up.
Oh, nice,
Clone
nice.
Spikehorn. Yeah, Clone Spikehorn. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, man.
Yeah, I feel like that deck's quite interesting, quite fun to play. Yeah.
Nice, dude. So what would you say is your coolest Duel Masters related item that you own that's not card related?
Not card related. I have a sealed box of Duel Masters Monopoly. The
Oh,
Monopoly
nice,
set.
dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've actually been
Yeah.
looking for that recently, but unfortunately they're all in America, so you got to pay around 50 AUD shipping, so it's just it's not worth it.
Definitely. Yeah, I bought that years ago and I can remember the shipping costs more than the actual the actual
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
Monopoly set. Yeah.
absolutely. So
Yeah, but
did you ever see those Duel Masters JDC organizer shirts?
no. Are
That's
they like a Duel Master shirt?
yeah, it's literally got Shobu on the front and the Duel Masters font on the front. And he's like got his hand out holding some cards. And then on the back of the shirt, it's got JDC tournament organizer. But I actually stumbled across that on the Duel Masters Unplugged Facebook group, and there was this guy in the UK selling them. So I actually ended up buying two of them, and it did cost a fair bit, but just for the nostalgia and something that's a bit different, I just had to buy it.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice,
So
dude.
so what would you say your hobbies are outside of Duel Masters?
Um, I like hunting and shooting. Like I said, I live in the country, so
Oh, nice, man.
yeah, definitely like the outdoor stuff, fishing, shooting, yeah, stuff like that. Probably
Nice.
not what you'd associate with Duel Masters, but anyway.
Yeah, correct. But
I also
sound
like I also like video games and stuff like that as well. So yeah.
nice, man. Sounds like you and me would get along just fine. I'm a bit of an outdoorsy guy because I also grew up in the country.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, I love all that stuff. Fishing, camping. I don't
Yeah,
do much of it, but when I do, it's very very enjoyable.
nice, man.
So, have you heard about the international tournament that was going to be held in Finland next year if COVID settles down? And would you potentially attend that?
Yeah, probably not, man. I mean, Finland is a long way away.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the whole the virus still hanging around, as you'd know, living in Melbourne. But
Oh yeah, we've certainly copped our fair share of it. I think we just came out of our fourth lockdown actually, so it's getting a bit
yeah,
frustrating. But yeah, no, I can appreciate that. And I mean, when there's talks about needing the vaccine to even travel as well, that definitely
mm,
throws a spanner into the works.
yeah, definitely.
So also another question we had for you was, would you be interested in attending any of our Duel Days in the future here in Melbourne, or would you be open to us coming to South Australia for a weekend, to duel and make some videos for the channel?
Yeah, man. I'd be pretty open for that. As far as going to Melbourne, like honestly, like the whole situation just has to like, die down type of thing. Like I
Yeah,
don't want
no.
to be like booking plane tickets just to have them cancelled and such.
Oh no,
Um,
absolutely.
but yeah, like yeah, I'd be pretty keen to like duel in person and such. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet, man. Well, yeah, just want to say, thanks for your time, and yeah, thanks for creating this podcast with us. I know one of our members, Lewis, he's pretty keen to jump in on the next one and kind of ask you about how you create your decks and kind of run a podcast on, your deck building and, how you go about that. So, potentially in the future we could have another podcast.
That's cool, man. Yeah, man. Just hit me up and yeah, I'm always keen to have a chat. It's all good.
Sweet, man. Perfect.